All right, folks, so it is day 200 of the year. 200 days into 2022. We are working on the 7th month, getting that behind us. Half the year is already gone. And I'm here to tell you that this year has been a long one for me so far. I feel like I have lived 2 years within this 1 year. 2020 and 2021 went by really fast for me. So fast it'd make your head spin. Even though they did seem like long years to some people, I'm sure. I think most of that was just wishing them away. Is why it felt like it was so fast for me, because I was just wishing those years away. And this year I realized I had to do something different, and this is the different that I've been doing. Now, I had lost 50 pounds of weight loss within my first 100 days. That was at the start of May. So through May and June, it was basically been sort of in a maintenance phase, sort of not. I did the ADF in May, and I actually jumped down to 269 pounds doing that ADF. But I wasn't prepared to do it for the long term or the long haul. I just don't feel like it's a forever sustainable type of situation. Like what I'm doing now is a sustainable long-term situation. Now, I got a little relaxed in June. I done a lot of eating, and sometimes that would carry me outside of my window and all the work I had put in, and I still continue to do it more than not throughout the month of June. So don't get me wrong, I wasn't like a consistent all the time thing, but for 2 or 3 days here, there, and yonder, really affected weight loss results. It didn't really affect too much in the gaining department, because I was able to jump back on and get it down. And you know what, that is not a bad thing. That just proves that when I finally do get the 100 pounds off, I'm going to be able to maintain that weight loss by doing those very same methods. Of course, you're going to go up and down. My plan is to get around 228 pounds. I'm 6'3", and that is going to be the ideal weight that I want to stay around. But I'm going to have to go under that by about 10 pounds, which I will be safe in that range, trust me. My BMI actually requires me to be around 180 pounds or so. So 228 is definitely above where I need to be. But I like the way I look at that weight. It is generally the weight that I was when I got married back in '94. So yeah, I mean, it was fine. It should still be fine once I get there. So I guess getting around maybe 218 pounds, and then maintaining between 218 and 228, like a 10-pound deficit there, and just maintain it, and then just calorie cycle as needed once I get there. That is the proper plan going forward. Cut this air on a little bit. Get a little bit of it hitting toward this camera, keep it from overheating while I talk. So I have lost some weight this week, and you've seen where I started just being calorie conscious before I started doing the accurate calorie cycling, like I started this past Saturday, really, but we're counting it from Sunday as the first day, because that's the day I did the weigh-in on camera, and we were 276. Now tomorrow, I'm going to have to do a weigh-in. I wasn't thinking about 200 days worth of weight loss, so I'm going to have to do a weigh-in tomorrow to see where we're sitting at 200 days. It's like an anniversary, right? That's 100 more days. Wow, tomorrow will be my 200th video on this channel. The channel is growing a little bit, and I am proud of that. People like my cooking more than they like my weight loss talk, but this journey is not over, so we're not going to switch off just yet until we get to that point, and then we have something to look forward to when we hit that final number. And I'd be lying to you if I didn't say I did a weigh-in this morning to see where things were going, and it looks like things are going in the right direction, so I am pretty happy with it, considering all I've been through in the past 2 months. You know, my wife had a surgery. I've been taking care of her needs, my kids' needs. They're both autistic. My friend Tracy that lives with us, I've never really mentioned this on camera, he had a massive stroke 10 years ago, so he is a part of our income, actually, taking care of him. We get paid for that, and I got to take care of his needs as well. He had a massive stroke. He had a mechanical heart valve. He said the odds, I can't remember the exact odds, but it was something in the ballpark of the survival rate of the massive stroke and surgery, and not to mention the fact that he was in a coma for a month, which caused him to lose some of his finger digits and toes. It's like one in so many hundreds of thousands of people survive what he went through, and he's lived 10 years beyond that, so he is lucky to be here at all. And he metal detects with us. He is a part of our detecting group. That's how I met him. Got to know him, and it's not like we just took a stranger in our house, you know. I knew who he was, knew about him. And I'm getting way off topic. But my point behind all that is, it's a lot of stress, you know, keeping up with everything and everyone, and when you've got it down, and then some hiccup like that, what my wife went through, which is over completely 100% now, thank God. We made it through that. It was a scary situation. I mean, she lost blood to the point where the doctor called my cell phone on a Saturday morning, wanting to look for her and talk to her. Her cell phone was charging; it had died, and I told her to get to the hospital now if you want to live, to take care of those kids. Now that's pretty dang serious. It was a serious situation, is what it was, and it is done and over with now. So now that all that's said and done, I'm able to move forward, and now that I'm able to move forward, I'm seeing progress, results that fast already. It won't be long, I'll put it this way. It probably won't happen tomorrow, but it won't be long before we're going to see that 60 pounds of weight loss. I'd like to have been around 70, 80 pounds of weight loss by now. And I could have done it, y'all. I could have done it had I not been in a stressful situation. I mean, part of enjoying life is what keeps someone, who's facing health concerns happy, and I done everything I could to make things as normal as possible for Jan while we were going through all this. So you do what you got to do, but at the same time I was able to keep it under control enough to maintain all of my weight loss. So yay for that. I mean, I did go up over 50 pounds a time or two, but I didn't let it get out of control. I went right back down as soon as I saw it. And I did it through being calorie conscious and intermittent fasting. The two work hand in hand together for sure. The intermittent fasting part keeps you from eating anything else because you're stuck in that time window where there's no food. And the calorie part helps control you to where you're not going to overeat. Now you can eat a lot of calories to maintain. I showed you the calculator the other day, and we can get into a maintaining phase and keep up with our calories enough to maintain, but I don't plan on doing that. I plan on going overboard sometimes, eating what the heck I want, monitoring that scale, and jumping back on when I start to get over that 228. That is the plan going forward. But anyway, that's enough talk for now. We will talk to you in a little while when we get ready to get something to eat. Sound good? I like the sound of that. Alright. Stay tuned for that. Alright, so first meal of the day is these sausage biscuits. And I know that the sausage is way bigger than that biscuit. I have some biscuits in the freezer that I buy at the meat store that they make there. They make their own stuff there as well. It's like a really large meat market. And they are a better fit for these sausage patties, but there's no calorie amount on them. I have no idea what I'm taking in. So I'm going to be looking at other brands and seeing what I can come up with for a biscuit. These aren't the best, but they ain't the worst I've ever had either. I've been in some gas stations that try to sell breakfast on the side, and I've had some horrible biscuits. At least I can control the outcome of how these are cooked. Especially in the air fryer. The air fryer cooks a heck of a frozen biscuit, I'm here to tell you. About to lose my food out the side of my mouth. I'm hungry today after that 700 calorie day, y'all. So was Oscar. He always hungry. Yeah, day 200. I can't believe it. Can't believe that. Already. Mm. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm hogging it down, but I'm hogging it down. Sorry, there you go. Ooh. Alright, now 180 plus 80 equal 260 calories. So 4 times that 260 times 2, and that equals 520 calories. And once that finally settles into my stomach, that'll satisfy me for a little while. We'll talk to you later when we get ready to eat something else. Alright, folks, so it is the end of the day. Let's see. Earlier today, I can't even remember what I had. I can't even look at the video to see what I had this morning. Oh, I had sausage biscuits. That's right, sausage biscuits. Yeah, I do it all the time. I was just playing. Highway Patrol. I had those sausage biscuits this morning. That was 550 calories. This afternoon, I did a shorts video on some roasted vegetables and chicken that I did in the air fryer. You know, I'm not using my air fryer because it's new or anything. Because I always use the air fryer to cook in, that's for sure. But and I like this new one that cooks things a lot faster, more convenient, and supposed to be healthier than cooking stuff up, you know, in oil and stuff. So I've been trying it out, giving the old tree out, and oh, let's see, that meal, I didn't calculate it properly, I don't think. The vegetables that I had in there and the chicken were really low in calories, so that equaled about 200, and then the cheese I had on top equaled about probably another 200 calories. So about 400 more calories on top of that 550. So we ate what? About 950 calories to 1,000 calories, somewhere around in that area today. I kept up with it pretty good. I don't remember the exact numbers, but it's somewhere around in that ballpark. For sure, it's somewhere around in that ballpark. But yeah, I kind of measured out my cheese. It was 100 calories for 1/4 cup, 1/4 cup of cheese. So I used 2 1/4 cups of cheese on there. So that was 200 calories for that. And the veggies was 4 servings at 35 calories per serving. So that was 78. About 105 calories there, and the chicken was about 120. So there you go, about 1,000 calories or so. So I ate less than 1,200 calories today. I hadn't about 900 no, I had 700 yesterday. I was really low yesterday. So tomorrow is Wednesday, and the reason I done all that and ate so low these past 2 days, because I can have up to 1,500 calories or better. Janice's day is usually free and clear on Wednesday, but tomorrow it is not going to be. She actually wound up having to work tomorrow. So great first week back, I guess, huh? Have to work on one of your chosen days off. But anyway, she's going back to work tomorrow with a private client, and that's all well and good. She hasn't seen this one. This is the one that went to Texas for a while. She just got back this week. She's an elderly lady in her 90s. So she'll be going to help her out tomorrow, and I will be stuck by myself a lot tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to suck, though, a little bit. She doesn't go into work till like 10 a.m. for that lady, and my daughter's got a doctor's appointment first thing in the morning. So I got to get to my son to his per day program by 8, and then meet them over at the doctor's office to get that visit out of the way to help out. Because my daughter freaks out around doctors. I mean, big time freaks out. And it gets a little rough. It gets a lot rough. I'm not looking forward to that. Also tomorrow, when I drop my daughter off at her school program, they're doing a meeting, a monthly meeting, a bunch of crap all the time, man. They got a monthly meeting all the time. I got to go into this monthly meeting with the head of this, the person in charge of this facility. Not looking forward to tomorrow as far as that goes. So there's no telling when I'm going to be able to even eat tomorrow. All this happens right around the same time of each other. Not looking forward to it. Not going to be fun. Dreading it. But we will persevere and power through it. I'm sure I'll be having plenty of talk time. I'm dreading tomorrow so bad I just can't get it off my mind right now to talk about anything else. But yeah, we kept our calories low today again, and try to get up around 5 a.m. in the morning, do a weigh-in, and see where that scale falls after a good 5 or 6 days on this calorie cycling protocol that I'm doing. I've had fun with it. I've ate some good food. My body, and you might not believe this, tends to get used to that lower calorie amount and stay satisfied longer on lower amounts of food on days like this. It's not the same as pure fasting. You actually stay a little satiated longer, and your body starts to tolerate the times you're doing without food. And since I've done it for so long now over the year, I'm really used to it. I mean, it's like clockwork to me now. It's becoming easier and easier to do. That's why it's important not to slip up to the point where you go back to your old habits. And I think eating whatever in the heck you want, like I do, other than red meat, that's a different story altogether. You know that story if you've been following me a while. That really cramps my style. I'm telling you, I hate that. I really hate that, but we do what we can with it. We still get by with a lot of stuff that you shouldn't be eating, like cheese and chips and French fries and all that stuff, onion rings, that type of stuff. I still eat all of that. That is not what you call dietary food. Speaking of onion rings, I'm gonna have to start getting some more of those onion rings from the Sonic Drive-In. There is a calorie count on those. Anything commercial like that. So yeah, I'll definitely be having some more of those. I'm on my way to the Dollar General now to pick my daughter up some cheese and some milk and some stuff and such, or whatever else I may run into that I decide to buy while I'm in there. Right now I'm stuck at a red light. We have one red light in this town. One. It used to be a four-way stop here, and it really only needs to be a four-way stop. There's really not enough traffic here for a red light. Oh, they're still coming along with this Family Dollar General. I'm at Family Dollar Tree. They got the gravel down in the parking lot now. Can't wait till that opens up. Probably won't open up till sometime next month in August. But anyway, I'm gonna run in here and get things done, and maybe do a little shopping while I'm in there. Y'all stay tuned. Alright, so I'm done in the store. I did get a few things, not much. Not much stuff I can't talk about. Top secret latchkey cooking stuff, okay? You just have to watch my videos to find out what I got today, because I got some up and coming things and stuff and such that I am going to be making. And I don't know if I want to hold off doing that anytime soon, or wait a while to do those videos, because it's just not the right time yet for it, because it's still hot. Some of this stuff's more cold weather food, and people just ain't gonna be looking for nothing warm and soupy right now. So I had to think of other things. I had to think of something else. But yeah, I got some stuff for later on, you know. A couple months down the road. Not even that long. It'll be here before you know it. It will be here before you know it. Pretty sure it'll hit a lot of you before it hits me, though, because I have seen it stay pretty darn hot all the way to December before. Hope this ain't one of those years. I like the colder weather. I like the colder weather. But anyway, that is all about that I have. That's about all I have for today, y'all. So until tomorrow, you folks have a good one.